What are these stories?
Okay, so there's a Reddit thread called "Am I the Asshole?"
And you got to kind of determine.
And so these people tell, like, they always tell these stories about times that they've like people off or whatever, and then they're like, "Am I wrong in this situation?" And you have to determine if they are the asshole.
Yeah.
So this one, am I the asshole for avoiding my ex?
I'm thinking about nothing but how to get in this Super Bowl, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I had been dating my ex-fiance, Sarah, for about 4 years, and we had been planning to get married in November of 2020. But I found out at the start of this month that she cheated on me. She begged me to give her another chance, but I broke it off. Okay? The problem was that being cheated on, in my mind, is completely emasculating and humiliating. So I never told anyone that that was the reason we broke up. For obvious reasons, Sarah also didn't tell people we broke up because she cheated. So people have blamed me for the breakup, including my mom. They just see that I dumped her out of the blue. I've gone very strict no contact with Sarah after I discovered she's cheating on me, but Sarah has been talking with my mom and has convinced her that if we could talk one more time, we would be able to reconcile. My mom has been applying hardcore pressure on me to talk with Sarah, but I've explained that there's no chance we will ever get back together. So tonight, I go over to my mom's place because she's hosting family for Christmas Eve. I'm there for a bit talking with my aunts and uncles and cousins when the doorbell rings and I can see it's Sarah. I ask what the fuck is going on, and my mom says she invited Sarah so we can work this out in the spirit of the holidays. I'm pissed now because the only way to explain my side of the story is to tell everyone I was cheated on. Complete humiliation in front of my whole family. So as my mom goes for the front door, I go into the bathroom. My mom starts knocking on the door saying that I need to come out and talk to my ex like an adult. I say fuck it, kick out the window screen, jump out the window, and get in my car and go home. My mom called a short while ago saying she's cutting ties with me over my behavior. She's really fixated on me jumping out of a window, and that Sarah will always be like a child to her. My sister called me after to ream me for ruining Christmas. I broke down and told her that Sarah cheated on me, and which is why I dumped her and didn't want to see her under any circumstances. She called me a big asshole who was lying to cover for myself. Am I really in the wrong?
I think you're just an idiot, dude.
He's a dumbass.
Dude, you have this fucking card, this fucking golden. Yeah, look, I'm not an asshole.
Yeah, and
You're
you've
not
been
playing it
hiding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get what the big deal is. Just be like, yeah, she cheated on me. And then obviously at that point, mom's going to be a little sad and be like, I'm sorry.
You
And
think
then,
people are going to be like, you're embarrassing.
no, he's going to get so much sympathy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You'll probably
Like,
get laid.
it's not humiliating.
Yeah, his
or
mom's probably going to lay him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly where I was going with that joke.
Look at us.
That's what everyone in the comments was saying. They're just like, what the fuck? Like, you're not an asshole, but also what is your problem?
Dude, his mom would probably buy him Super Bowl tickets. Dude.
Yeah. Can she buy us Super? We'll tell her his
I
mom.
would tell
I've
him,
been
like,
cheated on before, so yeah, let's.
how'd you find out?
Dude, I've walked in on them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Like sex?
it wasn't sex, but it definitely, I'm pretty sure, progressed to that after I left. But
You think they just kept going?
no, so this is what happened, right? So we were hanging out, and then we worked at the same place, and her sister was our manager at the place. I go upstairs to talk to her sister about a scheduling thing. In the time I'm talking, it's like 10, 15 minutes. In the time that I'm talking to her sister, she texts this other guy that we work with to come over who lives in the neighborhood. He comes over, and then they start like making out on the couch. I come back downstairs, and I was like real quiet, and they didn't hear me. And I walk in, see them making out on the couch. I turn around, grab my shoes, and I walk out. This is at like 10 or 11 at night. I don't get a text until like 2 or 3 in the morning. And all it says is, hey, where'd you go?
Dude.
So,
Did you ever tell her?
yeah. And then she was like, she tried to deny it. I was like,
no, that wasn't
Saw
me.
you.
I saw it. And then she was like, you got me. And then I had to work with them for like this was in high school, but I had to work with them for like 6 months after that. And I watched him ask her to homecoming and prom at work.
Oh my God, that sucks, dude.
So that was fun.
I'm happy for them though, because they really found the one.
Okay, this one's funny.
Okay.
Better be.
Am I the asshole for pretending to be an appletarian?
I don't even know what that means.
No.
Eating only apple-derived foods and drinks.
Like apple pie.
Is that the end of it?
juice.
No.
Yes.
That's just the title, right? I got the idea a few weeks ago to prank my friends by pretending to be an appletarian, meaning somebody who only eats food products that are derived from apples and would only drink apple juice or apple cider. I told them all that I had read on the internet that eating apples was the healthiest thing for you. When I first told them, they thought I was joking, but they underestimated how committed I would be to a joke. So whenever in the presence of one of my friends, I was very careful to only be seen eating apples or drinking apple juice or cider. Apples, whole diced apple sauce, the inside of an apple pie, baked apples, candy apples, you name it. Finally, after about a week, they bought that I had become an appletarian. They started giving me information about how unhealthy it was to only eat apples, growing increasingly exasperated by it, and some of them even got angry. But I wanted to stick with the joke. Finally, after the end of 3 weeks, I walked into what I was told was a movie night, but actually turned out to be an intervention.
Oh, shit.
They were all super concerned about my well-being and had all sorts of information. And finally, I started laughing hysterically. They were all confused as hell, so I told them I had been faking it the whole time and been eating real meals outside of their knowledge. I even took out some beef jerky from my pants pocket to prove it and munched it. I thought they'd appreciate the joke, but they were actually really annoyed. My girlfriend even broke up with me over this.
Oh, come on.
A few days ago, I had ruined our date night when I told the waiter I only wanted apples because I was an appletarian and had embarrassed her for a
That's
dumb
hilarious.
joke.
That's like really funny.
Yeah, it's just a guy who's committed to the bit.
Yeah, that's really funny.
If
That's
my girlfriend-
hilarious,
if my
right?
girlfriend did that, I'd instantly marry her there.
Yeah.
Like break up with him just because he's an apple boy?
And like not even a real one.
That's
He's
an
just
appleist.
he's just a God, those appleists. But yeah, I think that's funny.
That's hilarious.
All right, this will be the
I
last
want to do
one.
something like that.
Would I be the asshole if I asked my new boyfriend not to wear his mother's ashes around his neck during sex?
Just let that be the end of it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be more into it. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I was like, threesome? Here we go.
Oh God.
I mean, it's sad.
It's
R.I.P.
sad.
mom, but
Yeah.
But
I will
also,
kind of just joke about it. Be like, yeah, we're having a threesome with your mom.
like, this is,
Until he finally believes it. And he's like, you're right. This is gross.
like I can feel her, like I can see her spirit in the room with us, and I like it. And then you got to weird him out or
Yeah,
her out or
exactly.
whoever got it on.
it's like reverse psychology.
Yeah, I like this. Can you bring more of your mom's ashes in the room?
Yeah. And then
Spit your mom's ashes in my mouth while we're having sex.
kind of hot.
That's gonna be the front of this episode.
Spit your mom's ashes in my mouth while we're having sex.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.